Hey, what is up YouTube? This is Stella-Jaz, and today I'm going to be talking about lots of things, which is why this is going to be a let's talk about stuff video, but the primary topics are going to be societal structure and social structure, and the way in which that we classify and value relationships with other humans, considering that we are a social species. So, first of all, everything in our society, okay? The taxes, the money, the housing, everything. The way people expect you to live, the way you expect yourself to live, this idea or this dream that you have for your own life to end up being a certain way, okay? It's all based around one thing, and that's the sexual relationship. When two people get together and fuck. And the reason for that is because it's irresistible, okay? That's the one thing that a human is probably gonna do pretty much anything for, because it's the one drug that is available in your body 100% of the time for free. You never have to pay for it, and it's available to you at all times at any point in your life. Okay? That is why the sexual relationship has become the only real dominant relational type in modern society. Okay? Friends, acquaintances, even the nuclear family. That's all taken a backseat to the sexual relationship, which is supposed to be held and valued above all things, or the romantic relationship, which both those things basically mean the same thing, okay? In fact, if a romantic relationship wasn't sexual, then it wouldn't be romantic. Those would be friends, okay? Now, as I was saying before, humans are a social species. That means that we thrive with pack mentality, okay? You find a group of some people. They can fulfill your needs. And so that's a pack. Now you have some people that are going to make sure that you're okay and you make sure that they're okay. That's loyalty. That's what a pack is. In modern society, we don't realize that we're dependent on everybody else, because when you go to the store and buy a loaf of bread, it's in a plastic, dehumanized thing. It didn't come out of a pan. You didn't see anybody make it. It didn't come out of a bakery, and you didn't talk to anybody get it. In fact, you probably don't even have to talk to a cashier to buy bread anymore, because you can just go to self-checkout. So you don't realize that there was a farmer farming for a whole season to gather a whole shit ton of wheat to make your loaf of bread that was there, that was made by a baker. Well, actually, it was probably made by a machine. Honestly, it's bread nowadays. But, a human did something to do that, okay? You were dependent on them when you bought that bread. You're dependent on whoever makes any of the products that you use. Anything that allows you to function, you're reliant, dependent on somebody else for that, okay? That's how a social species works. That's why we're successful, okay? Loner species like owls, big cats, things like that, they're not successful. What if they don't have societies because they're not getting together enough to form a society. If they don't have a society, they don't progress. They don't shoot ideas back and forth. That's why the only species that's ever going to be prevalent on this planet is a social species. Even after we go extinct, the next one is going to be social too. Now let's address the subject of true love, or the idea of soulmates. Now that's a very popular belief, or a very popular value in New Age thought or New Age belief. And you might know that most of my beliefs, anyway, my channel would be considered a New Age channel, and it's not, okay? So I don't believe in soulmates, and I don't believe in true love. And the reason for that is because if you believe that there's only one way things can turn out, then you're creating a path for yourself that's never going to exist. It's never going to happen. I don't know why that is. I'm not going to act like I know why that is, but it is an experiential fact. You can observe it for yourself. When you expect something to be a certain way, it will usually be different in some way. But the thing with soulmates, or true love, is that it's a very easy for those ideas to hold you down into an abusive relationship just by simply convincing yourself that you found true love, or you found your soulmate, okay? And simply, on this whole fucking planet, the idea that, two people, they could be in anywhere on this huge ass circle, okay, have to be with each other, and those are the only two that fit, okay, is fucking stupid. It is so dumb. It doesn't even make how would cavemen find their soulmates? They don't find their soulmates, but you know what? Cavemen were probably just fine and happy with whatever chick yeah, that's gonna be today's video, addressing things. Now, today's video was blunt. Might have been a little bit, unsavory, but these are things that I believe to be true, and I've been thinking about these particular subjects for a very long time. I needed to mention them some way on my channel because, yeah, I wasn't making any videos until I did.